Hey everybody, Military Surplus Carbine Collector here on a very special day with a very special video. And for all you M1 carbine collectors out there, I think you'll know what I mean here. I went up to my local gun shop up the street here to get a copy of their FFL. I was going to send that off with a check to pick up another firearm, not an M1 carbine, just an old beater surplus. Anyway, I got a copy of the FFL and I said, well, let me look. So I walked down, looked at some of the guns that they had, and in the corner was this M1 carbine. And I said, hey Marty, he's the store owner, let me see that. So as soon as he handed me this M1 carbine, I knew I had something special. I knew that this one had not been through the rebuild after World War II, because it still had the flip sights here with the S here. I knew that was an original sight that came with it. The barrel was marked 244. It's never had a bayonet lug on it. This barrel is just pristine. It's incredible. The magazine catch is the old style, first style, the real thick style, so there's no little space in there, and it's got a U on it. It's Underwood. I was able to see up in the mag well, there's a U inside the trigger housing. I was able to look inside the sling well here, and there's an MU for Marlin and Underwood. This is an official Underwood barrel, 2-rivet handguard. I looked at the butt plate here, and this is an Underwood butt plate for sure. So anyway, it had a price tag of $8.99 on it, and I said I'll take it, you know. Anyway, I bought it for $8.99 out the door. That included the transfer tax and everything. I got really a good deal on it, and it needs, right now it needs a real thorough cleaning. So I want to take it all apart, take everything apart, the bolt, the trigger housing, and check it and see if they're all Underwood parts. I think I've got an original, very possibly untouched Underwood carbine. You know, as carbine collectors, we look for stuff like this. You don't run across this all the time. You know, you get carbines that have been through the rebuild process, that you add the correct parts for it and stuff, but this one is all original, I have a feeling. So the only way to know is we'll take it apart, clean up all the parts, and then lay out all the parts and look at them. So that'll be the next part of the video here. Hey, we're back. I got it all torn apart, everything. I'm going to grease it all. It was carboned up, unbelievable. Got it all back. Every part on here has got a U for Underwood on it. It's incredible. I cannot believe it. The only part that didn't was the extractor, Type 3 extractor. This is it's got a 3 on it, which is not an Underwood, but it's probably been replaced. Everything else, the hammer, the trigger, the sear, the stock is a MU Marlin stock, 2-rivet Marlin handguard, all the parts, butt plate. I took a bunch of pictures of it with my little camera. I did the best I could. It doesn't do close-ups very good, but you know, you'll see a lot of shadows, but anyway, give you a few close-ups. Won't take a lot of time for that. Anyway, I'll grease it all back up, put it all back together, and we'll do a sign-off. Well, those photos of the internals gives you an idea of what's going on in there. As an M1 carbine collector, you don't find them like this all the time. As a matter of fact, I've never found one like this. You know, has not been through the rebuild process. It's all there. If this thing had some history, I sure would like to know it, but probably not going to find out. Maybe it was a bring back, who knows. But anyway, if you get a chance, like and subscribe, and there's only one thing left to do, and that's take this out to the range.
That's 0. Oh, really? Yeah, I run a 200-yard drill. That's the 0. I just thought you said no. I was like, yeah, because it's what you know. I have shot a